Seaman, fresh out the AMC here at Palisades Center after seeing Wolfman, and I enjoyed Wolfman. This was on my top 10 most anticipated movies, and I don't think it quite hit on that level because I think the marketing really was dialing up, this movie is going to scare the pants off you, but this movie didn't scare the pants off me. I don't actually think it's extremely scary. It is a movie that keeps you on the edge of your seat a lot and does get you to jump occasionally. Difference for me is I wanted WHANNELL to play in like a 8-9 simmer and like a 15 pop. This is more like a 6-7 simmer with the occasional 10 pop. That said, I do think there are some good jump scares in here. I love how WHANNELL plays with timing and placement and sound design for certain things to keep us off guard, and also how he plays with darkness to set up some nice surprises. Story-wise, he strips this one down a lot. Like, it is very simplistic. Family goes to the woods for a specific reason. They get trapped there, chased by a wolfman. That's the movie. And unlike The Invisible Man, which really surprised people with how cerebral and psychological it was, this one's just your very traditional, straightforward, we're trying to scare you type movie. And because of that, I think the technical things here really thrive. The movie is very atmospheric. It's shot beautifully. I love the palettes. I love the way it's super still when you're on the edge of your seat. I like that there's a little bit of chaotic movement when the Wolfman is around. I also feel like the sound design and the camera movements allow you to understand how visceral and violent the Wolfman is, and all of those things really elevate what WHANNELL is doing. I also like some of the editing and some of just the visual choices. He plays with perspective a couple times in this movie where both visually and sound-wise things change and you're like, that was so freaking cool, and adds a cool element to the Wolfman. And then character-wise, much like the story, there's not much here because we get kind of thrown onto the roller coaster right away, and there's not too much character development, and it's hard to attach emotionally to the characters. And we are just along for the ride with this family as things start to happen to them. That being said, you really have to rely on your cast, and I think everyone is quite strong here. Certainly Christopher Abbott knocks this one out of the ballpark. I love his physicality and his commitment to the transformation of the Wolfman, and how WHANNELL plays with the transformation allows for some really cool visual effects that are all practical, and the makeup and the stuff that's going on in that department mixed with the sound and what's going on in the camera makes the Wolfman stuff work. But what Abbott is putting in physically and emotionally really works the best out of the three performances. I think Julia Garner is solid, although I think she's a little underutilized, but it is a lot of presence and standing your ground, and she's really good at doing that because she's a very strong character actor. And then Matilda Firth, who plays the kid, is a kid actor, but that does play into the fear sometimes because you genuinely think she could be scared on set. So Wolfman isn't quite the home run I was hoping it would be to kick off 2025, but I think it's a solid step in the right direction as WHANNELL crafts very individual and unique stories with these Universal monsters.